Hey everyone, I want to talk about that Lori Vallow Daybell, or as I call her Dingbat, but I shouldn't call her that because calling someone a dingbat is actually not necessarily a vile term, and she's pretty flippin' vile. I call her Darrell Brooks 2.0 because just like he defended himself, she's doing the same. She's acting as her own attorney, etc. And I wonder why the courtrooms allow such nonsense. Are they looking to allow them to sink themselves quicker? Um, I think the only reason either one of them chose this path is because they get more than an hour out of their cell every day. We know this bee has been convicted of what, 3 murders, who knows how many more, this Black Widow of an individual. I just cannot wrap my head around this. And I'll be honest with you, when she took off and claimed her kids were still alive and they clearly were not, and she wouldn't tell anyone where they were, it took months before they finally found the bodies, and that was only through her and the other guy chit-chatting about the property. And I think that's how they found out where the bodies were buried. And she's been married multiple times. Who's falling for this? She looks pure evil. There is not a shed of emotion, maternal instinct, and the people that I know that have lost their children to murder are inconsolable. I know people that have lost their children to estrangement who can barely get out of bed, that don't even want to continue living. And this individual is this monster. I just get so highly annoyed with her, and I just can't even imagine having had. Can you imagine that being your mother or sister or cousin, daughter, granddaughter? This where in her DNA lies such evil? I am I'm beside myself watching her. And then she says, okay. It, there's something about her voice, like nails on a chalkboard, that really, really, really gets to me. And she's smug, she's arrogant, she does not care. And I think that's what happens in these cases. Being in trial, representing herself, prolongs the inevitable. And the fact that she got 3 consecutive life terms for the murders of her children, and her then husband's ex-wife. I don't remember her name, and I apologize for that. And I know the family of Chad Daybell they want to see justice. I hope to God she doesn't get off on a technicality, because she I don't know how much time she gets to review law, etc. Her questions are monotonous, unnecessary, repetitive. She's a lot of they sit in court and they object to a lot of what she's asking. She is grilling people. She's a bully. I feel sorry for anyone who has to be in the same room with her. But you know damn well that there are men out there in this world who are writing to her, and probably someone will marry her and support her while she's in prison. She'll probably get conjugal visits. She will probably, I don't know if she's been through menopause. God forbid she gets pregnant again while in prison. But can you imagine? Why do people like this have any rights? Why do we even have to go? Why do the taxpayers have to pay for this nonsense? Is my question. This court proceedings, every aspect of it. God forbid. I don't know. I don't know what justice is, but this is insane. So, anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about today. So, whether you agree or not, I don't know, but I can't wait till it's over. So, anyways, to her children and the other woman that has lost her life. I am so sorry to those families. I hope her being in prison for life is brings you some sort of peace, and I hope to God she's found guilty of this murder too, and his family's able to get some sort of justice. But anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about, and I'll be back.